this is Björgvin from The Long Way. Just wanted to show you a couple things that I've been doing. We got some cool stuff about this thing here, and I'm pretty excited about it because this helps us with our live shows a lot. I'm super into making everything sound as good as possible, so this allows me to make the acoustic guitar sound a little more mixed, a little more produced, a little less jangly, DI'd sounding. So it's a cool thing to actually have available, and like I can program patches where it's just a strummy sound, where the acoustic guitar just has the no reverb, just a kind of a tight strummy sound when I'm playing chords really fast. And then I have a ballady type sound, then I have sort of a phasey ping pong delay sound. So that goes into all the songs that we're playing and sort of the different types of playing that I do in those songs. So I can allow myself to sort of pre-mix the live concerts just through the Zoom here, and that helps the concert just sound a little bit better. So inside the Zoom edit and share, or the G5 here, I can actually create patches that just make I can just add effects and stuff like that to it. Because I play acoustic guitar, I don't put a lot of amp emulations on here because it makes the guitar sound too much like an electric, and it just kind of takes out the feel of it being an actual acoustic guitar. But so here's what I got for like the Strum Basic, which is basically I kind of approach it as a mixing engineer. So I have a detune that's like -5 and then another +5, and sort of mix that in a little bit, because this makes the guitar just sound a little more fuller, sort of like a doubling technique you would use in a mix if you were just mixing an actual song. And then I have this Air EQ here that doesn't really add any space. Doesn't really add any reverb. It adds space in a way that it makes the guitar just sound bigger and fuller, but it doesn't add any cluttered reverb or decay that's kind of getting in the way. I do that in the ballad patch here. And then I have a rack comp, just compressing a little bit, graphic EQ, pulling down some of the mids here. This should probably actually be pulled down a little bit more, because after listening to it on our video Playground, I definitely need to cut the highs of the guitar a little bit more. And then I have, nothing else in here. And that just sort of sounds like this if I were strumming. And then that's different than the ballad. I actually use this as the basically template, and then I added to this, which has the same thing here. Everything else sort of the same, except for I'm adding reverb and chorus and delay. So that makes it a little bit bigger, a little bit more lush, perfectly suited for like the slower songs, like Something All Around the World or Coming Back. So that would be more like this sort of sound. So even though you're on stage, you can definitely use a lot of tools live, like effects pedals and that sort of stuff, to create something that sounds more produced and more mixed, even if you don't have a mixing engineer that's doing all these things for you. You can sort of do it on the ground yourself. So this has helped the guitar sound a lot better, but our vocals are starting to sound way better now because we got a very unexpected present from Nancy and David. We're super grateful for this amazing PA we now have, and are able to really project the voices out there so that the lyrics are intelligible. People can actually hear what we're singing, and it just makes the band sound much fuller than ever before. stay tuned for sometime maybe next week or the week after that. I'm going to make a tutorial video on setting up this PA because Liz wanted to know how to work it, and I was going to teach her how to do it, and I might as well put that on video for you all to see, and maybe learn something from it about signal flow and live sound processing and such. So stay tuned for that. So I hope you can use some of those thoughts for your next gig if you're a musician like us and want to make your live shows sound a little bit better. You can use a lot of technology to your advantage to make that better without breaking the bank. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next week.